Doctor Who fans, I am Doctor Who commentator here to provide you my personal fan commentary on Doctor Who. Okay, disclaimers, not affiliated with anyone Doctor Who, don't make money, don't know anyone on the show. I just really want to get through for time here for Resolution of the Daleks. Long time ago, far, far away. 2019 in Cheltenham. What a way to start this. So, yeah, here we are right at the beginning. Yes, I know the volume is very quiet, but the BBC keep blocking this. So this is everything from last time. Obviously, we've now seen the previous Dalek the other year. Yep. Do we really need this rehash? Actually, no. Yes, we definitely do. That's kind of important to rehash some things. And 37 minutes later. So that is definitely fascinating. Yeah. Hang on. I'm just going to say this because it wasn't working properly earlier. Okay. So right then they've collected the Dalek. And no, yeah. Of course the issue's been dealt with.
Waiting at Depository 23.
Depository 23. Long time since you opened this. I really must recheck whether that's meant to be a nod to the last New Year's special. Because I genuinely can't remember. Because I think it would make more sense. It's on the road. I mean, I would have said it was in the Black Archives, a unit, but of course, as we learned from the previous New Year's special, unit isn't around anymore. Interestingly, I was actually online just a bit earlier. I've heard that the BBC kind of goofed and they uploaded this before the episode actually aired. Oops. It's very interesting though, because I always think when they only ever upload something that's just aired by recording it, and well, there were no previous promos, continuity announcements from previous bit. Anyway, his drink's been drugged. Yeah, people will do that at certain venues. That's gonna happen. Be wary, people. My channel is not for kids. There are people out there who will spike your drinks because they're horrible people and will do horrible things to you. Like this. Although, interestingly, this could have been worse than it was. Unless he's dead. Can't really tell that. Is he dead? Because we never really see this guy afterwards. At least I don't think, anyway. Is he not the same guy from that we see later? Sure he isn't. Can't block me, BBC, it's a cover. Jerry Whittaker, Bradley Walsh, Toslin Cole, not anymore, Mandip Gill, and John Barrowman. Doctor Who. What a great show. The greatest show of all time. Revolution of the Daleks, written by Chibnall, the man who's ruined the show. Just so ruined it. And it's not because the Doctor's female. It's so not because the Doctor's female that I don't like it now. Anyway, Jack Robertson, once again. Certainly be honest, I thought it was a lot better in this one, a lot more believable anyway. I reckon it's in the UK, I think, was held back by the fact that it just didn't have that good a script. It was a very hammy script. And now we've got a politician who, I'd rather not try and get political in this, but I think she's meant to be a bit of a Theresa May type character. She talks about security a lot, and May had a very strong and stable thing about her. Yeah. Yes, trust in leaders is absolutely in an all-time low. This was written when Trump was still president. I'm not going to say what I was just about to say. No, I'm not going to get into world affairs, British affairs. No. And the menacing looking machine. Definitely sleek. A sleeker version of what was there for. Okay. Oh, God. Why does no one remember that the planet Earth was stolen? This is something that actually really annoys me, but no one seems to remember the Daleks. And they took the entire planet.
I still think it would have been
Still very painful and deadly. They put those on quickly. Yes. Yes. Highly robotic. Do you have control of it? Oh, right now you do. Is that the same location that was used in Jodie's first episode? Not sure, but it might be. Kinda looks the same. Someone's gonna have to tell me. Anyway, yes, security bot. Security drone.
Should we talk in private?
Yes. Ooh, shady MP.
Beta tested in my constituency.
Yes, of course.
those car firms deserted you. I've
Now, again! Car firms deserted. It's gonna be impossible for me to not bring it up. But yes, that is a Brexit reference. That is a nod to Brexit. Because car firms have actually left us now. That's all I'll say on that particular subject.
only that I got the parts from some unknown source.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Advanced technology. So she knows. She knows what this is about. It's interesting, because MPs generally know nothing.
A year.
A year, give it. So, sorry, I just wasn't paying attention, which is annoying because I need to watch this, pay attention again, but of course I have to talk over it. Anyway, 79 billion years. Wake up. Oh, stare out. I was cautious how much of this was going to not be involving Doctor. I was curious if this was going to be a semi-Doctorless episode for a while, and this was all going to involve companions. But no, it didn't. And I have no idea how long Doctor's been there. A long time, obviously. Yep. Gymnastics.
Morning, camera 37.
This part I didn't quite understand. Was this basic exercise or something? Allowing her to just go out and stretch her legs for a bit? Didn't quite make any sense. Unless you think you know the drill by now. Why are there no guards? Surely that would have been important. This I thought was actually quite a nice little bit. I mean, it is, don't get me wrong, it is very much the idea of ransacking the art department for every see, a Weeping Angel, an Ood, a Zikarex, just looking for every kind of alien that's been on the show at some point. And the pating. And now back to our cell. Again, it's just wasn't quite clear what exactly that was meant to involve.
Bedtime story, Doctor?
Bedtime story. Yes, Doctor.
Classics.
Oh, of course.
Settle down then.
Settle down.
Mr. and Mrs. Dursley. Proud to say that they were perfectly normal.
So, Harry Potter then. That's the classic bedtime story. Okay, for a lot of children it is.
Who's that?
It is literally only now just made me realise that was meant to be Jack. I completely forgot about that knock until I'm looking at this right now.
People waiting for you.
Yes, people are waiting for you. And you got it wrong. Oh, it's that house we saw earlier that was actually a TARDIS. God, so many Whovians probably making a pilgrimage to that house now. You never know what you let yourself in for by doing that. So, it is nice to look at that very old-fashioned TARDIS style. I do like it.
And yet she coded the entry lock to our DNA. Just
I know while they'll never have it as a proper main TARDIS
that's because she wanted us to be able
platform again, but it's still nice to look at it.
to she needed us. I'm gonna work it out. You must be about
Happy New Year, Yaz.
But it is kind of interesting. Like I said,
when was it New Year?
coded to the DNA, because of course TARDIS controls are usually isomorphic until they're not. But still, obviously, point's still the same. She's obviously decided, I'm going to learn how to fly it. Good luck, Yaz. When Rusty Davis came in, it was pretty much his idea, which they eventually did with the end of season 4, that the TARDIS was actually meant to be controlled by 5 or 6 Time Lords. That's why there are 6 panels. Which now makes me want to see what a TARDIS can actually, what the ends, or what it's like to pilot a TARDIS properly with proper Time Lords all piloting it. Naturally, what exactly would that look like? What the formation? And there it is, the Dalek. Again,
How's that possible?
they've only seen it because they saw it last year, but as I've been demonstrating, why does no one recognize this thing?
He's in league with the Daleks.
Even if it's not exactly the same image, the idea should frighten so many people. The look of it rather should frighten so many people. Yeah.
By the Prime Minister in waiting.
And there you go.
Even if it is a bit rural.
Yeah.
How many hours do we get?
Again, it's just one of these episodes. This Jack Robertson character, it's acted so much better now, and it is a great example of. There's always a question of, is the problem ever the actor or the writing? And a lot of the time, I usually do think it's the writing, and I think this is an example of how that's the case. Like I said, the Arachnids in the UK didn't think it was that great. His character in particular, I thought was just a bit over the top, or he acted a bit over the top. But I honestly think he was just let down by the writing.
How much tax all your companies pay over.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, had to throw in a bit about how much tax businesses are paying. Not much.
Outside. Green.
Always one of those same locations.
Take the car.
Okay, he's obviously made a lot of enemies. To react that way to remember us.
Yeah.
Yes, those guys.
You and that Dalek. What?
Yeah.
Dalek,
Dalek.
the most deadly creature in the universe. We saw you with it.
What is this word that you keep using?
Oh, come on.
Dalek. Whatever you're doing with it, we're gonna stop you.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing.
Well, you didn't think I'd increased my security since the last time we met?
Apparently.
Get rid of them, boys.
God, that's so threatening. Get rid of them.
Know exactly to
In what way?
I like that whole whatever you're doing, we're gonna stop your vibe. Very doctory.
Didn't work when I
Yeah,
did it.
very
Didn't
doctory.
get anywhere near an explanation from him.
If we had the doctor's psychic paper, or we knew how to work that,
Oh!
get into his office and see what's going on.
So that's what that bit at the end's for.
So we're gonna have to try and figure out.
All these things you don't notice until you watch it again. Makes me wish I wasn't talking over it, but I've got no choice in this matter. And here we go. Play of what happened before. Is there any point in filming it again? Or did they just play the same thing? I don't know. Weeping Angel. Oh, silence!
I forgot you were here.
About this face.
I love that. Just those little bits.
This.
Jack. Okay, I get they've dyed his hair, but honestly, he does look a bit younger now. Or more accurately, he does look kind of the same. How?
Temporal freezing gateway disinhibitor bubble. Catchy, right?
Okay, never mind. How did he get the vortex manipulator in there?
Freezes time temporarily.
How did he get that in there?
It doesn't last long.
I mean, I dread to think. And I already joked about the idea that John Barrowman was on the art department because of this, but still. Ugh. Yeah, these are your heroes, people. People that commit crimes. 11 seconds till expire. Alright. So, anything else that's more long-lasting in the universe?
Here we go. One secretly stashed vortex manipulator.
Do they not search the cells?
Now. You really want me to answer that?
Ugh. Genuinely, you didn't see any Jadoon guards there or whatever. I mean, I keep wondering, how are there no guards or whatever? John Patterson elected party leader, Joe, whatever her name is. Interesting how they don't name the party. Yes, I know why they don't. Don't comment. Okay, they can meet deadline. Security drones all ready.
feel a little, a little worried about the speed of this.
Yeah, should be worried about the speed.
Everybody's worried, Leo.
We live
Especially because you don't know what you're making.
Live in the worry.
So
Ooh,
there's just something I need to share on this project.
yeah, something you need to share.
Working on that casing, I broke it down into the tiniest components. I made it my mission to
How
understand
great
the-
scientists.
Great job. These machines are going to change the
I'm
world.
not talking about the machines.
Uh,
I'm talking
could I just say,
about the original.
I'm not an expert in science or the scientific field, but I'm pretty sure
This granular investigation.
they can't just make random
More
well, do random experiments like this.
inside the machine. Tiny cellular traces scattered.
There does have to be some form of approval somewhere before they do anything.
The object
I mean, yes, I know you have scientists for corporations, but from government still.
I took the cellular trace.
You don't go into science for the money.
I cloned them. Grew them.
Ooh, he grew the Dalek. Really, even he understands, at the very least, this is heinous and shouldn't exist.
What were you thinking?
It's intelligent. I hooked it into the intraneural network and there were flickers
Yes.
of activity. I understood our systems immediately.
Yes, it understands a lot.
Overreached, Leo. I want this incinerated immediately.
Weirdly, he has the right idea.
I don't want to see a trace of this. This never happened.
I mean, he doesn't understand why he has the right idea, but Patterson, Jack Robertson does have the right idea. He wouldn't call him Patterson for some reason.
Miss Leo, you're too clever.
Yeah, clever.
This is why people don't like experts.
And again, I should explain for anyone who's American or doesn't know that this is why that line about people not trusting experts or not liking experts, that is a reference a particular MP during the Brexit debate actually said on television, people have had enough of experts. That's what that's a nod to. That got reverberated all the way through UK media. Simple little animatronic there. You did throw the prop case in, right? I can't quite remember what it was. Oh, no, he opened it. What a stupid thing to do. Oh, now it's got, yeah. You should just push the whole case in there. That would have incinerated it.
I have to go on an urgent business trip tonight.
I genuinely don't know if that's the Dalek talking or him.
I'll call you when I can.
Yeah, call you when I can.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Love. A concept alien to the Daleks.
Love you.
Ooh, evil. Evil. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And on the TARDIS. So far, nothing's changed.
I'm back. My own TARDIS. Captain Jack Harkness.
Yeah. I should have said Captain Jack. It is actually finally great to see those two together. It did only occur to me recently. He'd only ever appeared with David Tennant's Doctor, no other Doctor. And now he's finally back with another one. It took him this long to finally get to a new Doctor. I mean, I'm happy. Still, it's interesting how long that took.
Why were you in prison in the first place?
Evading the Dragoons. Twice at once.
Yeah. Evaded the June for several years.
Consideration.
They stopped at 7?
I was in prison for 10 years.
It's one of those things I'm just thinking. They've just said they put other crimes under consideration. I'm like, this is our hero? It literally just occurred to me, our hero is a criminal? It started up again.
Nice nap. Thanks for waiting.
Yeah.
Had a lot to think about in there.
Talking to the TARDIS.
Three very special people I've missed.
One of them was me, right?
You never change.
Which
Right. Find me my time.
Well, surely the Doctor's thought about Jack at some point. And the Doctor knows Jack can handle himself, but still. Must have thought about him at some point.
We can't. Because you saw that creature thing that was inside.
into a supernova, so...
Maybe there's more of them here on Earth. And one's got Robertson under their control.
Ryan,
Sorry if you heard that. Just couldn't hold in. Yes. Finally. It's back. It's back. The TARDIS is back. Oh, hello, Doctor.
I was in space jail.
Guess you got her out.
You're met Jack, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Silver Fox.
Oh, he's uncomfortable.
We were worried about you.
Whoa.
How long's it been?
That is so much like when Gwen shoved Jack.
2 weeks.
Oh.
10 months.
Oops.
No, it can't be. I set identical temporal coordinates when I sent you back.
Doctor, you once tried to get Rose back 12 hours after she left, and you ended up getting her 12 months after she left.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's done now, so.
So, what's new on planet Earth?
Dalek.
Yeah, they both knew that. Osaka, Japan. Osaka. And it's amazing how it looks more like some... Osaka looks a lot more like some British town. Oh, a dark room. Always nice. Always go into a dark room. Oh, and there's a sign in the corner written in English. I think. Actually, I genuinely couldn't see.
What have you done? He
built that quite quickly. Must be said. I mean, I know he was growing it, but
Looks like a Dalek. It can't be a Dalek. Unless it is a Dalek.
no, never mind.
If you scan the Dalek DNA trace across the planet,
Oh, she's good.
Yeah. Surely the Doctor already knew this.
Yeah, they killed me once, long time ago. No
Okay.
big deal.
Here,
Pretty healthy for a corpse.
I know, right?
healthy for a
Be
corpse.
killed, but I come back to life pretty quick. Partially her fault, partially a friend of hers on Earth called
This
Rose.
is
But she's trapped in a parallel universe.
this annoys me because
Dalek DNA.
that exposition is so forced.
Well, sort of. Not an exact.
But you do need it for those who haven't seen that far. Because I get it, they need to have... They have jumping on points for new viewers, and as a result they need to do exposition for those who don't know about that side, that part of it.
We could check it out. Drop it on the way.
Okay. So walk me through this. You decided to bring the TARDIS right to his front office. You were that desperate to get him.
You are way out of your depth.
What is that thing?
Okay, actually I suppose it makes sense. Big emergency.
Okay, because I just want you on lines.
This isn't like spiders in the UK. Arachnids in the UK. And he actually says 3D printed. How modern can that sound? 3D printed Daleks. Because you know that's going to happen. This is going to happen. I've actually been on YouTube. You can actually... It requires a lot of engineering but for the printer, but you can 3D print a house. Someone is going to 3D print a Dalek at some point.
Watch. See? There are machines.
Empty.
See?
surely you can't 3D print electrics, though.
You're messing with things you don't understand. The creature these are modeled on is the most evil killing
Dangerous.
machine in the universe.
Evil.
You're getting much too excited about a bunch of 3D printed shapes.
So what are you doing here for?
She just materialized in your office. Do you think maybe she might know something?
I would know.
It says this is an agricultural plant. Guess you see a future. Vertical farms all inside.
My time, their whole agri-planets.
Yes. His time, whole agri-planets.
Your time.
51st century.
Yeah, like the place where he got the sonic cannon, which name I'm completely blanking on.
Are they all like you there?
Forest of Evangard? Whatever. Doesn't matter at this point.
Time then. Not the doctor.
I don't know what you mean.
Lot of exposition at this point. Just one of those lots of talky bits.
She wasn't coming back, right?
I'm guessing a lot from the show.
Nope, she wasn't coming back.
Experience with it.
Hang on. So I just need to clear my head a bit.
I just missed it.
Yeah,
I never stopped to think.
well, you would miss it, wouldn't you?
I saw more than I could ever dream.
But
Then
you could see that without the TARDIS, to be honest.
we lost each other. I don't know what happened to him. If he was alive or
Nope.
thought I was never gonna see him again.
Nope. Seeing him now.
Hard way to live.
It is a hard way to live.
Being with the doctor, you don't get to choose when it stops.
Also,
Whether you leave her,
you were in the Arrowverse at the time.
she leaves you.
Felt cruel. I couldn't have anymore. Felt like I'd rather not have known. I'd rather not have met her because having met her in me, even without what that's worse. How did
This
you do that?
this whole thing
How many people in the universe can
does feel a bit of foreshadowing. I am. Brian on the Omega Files has said this in his videos. He's got some insiders who are kind of suggesting the idea that BBC's gonna pull the show after the 60th anniversary, and this whole thing does somewhat make me think: is this what they're leading up to? Are they actually saying, yeah, that's what's gonna happen? You're not gonna have the Doctor soon? Because I genuinely can't tell.
Locked door.
Yeah, Sonic Blaster. Haven't seen that in a while.
Thanks.
Why he didn't have that in Torchwood, I don't know. It would have probably helped quite a bit.
Are you feeling insecure? Because you seem to need a lot of praise.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
You lived for so long. Can't get enough praise for a man who lives forever.
Those things, they were
Ooh.
what was inside the Dalek we met.
They are the Daleks.
The Dalek.
I don't know why you didn't just say that. You said they're inside every They are the Daleks. Why you didn't just say that, I don't know.
They're growing Daleks.
Other than that, obviously. The light. It's green.
Minister, I can see great opportunities ahead for this country.
Again,
We here in Britain
a
remember,
lot of this dialogue.
but I do understand that what we all crave right now is security.
This,
Security in
again,
our
I
politics.
don't want to keep banging on about this, but does feel very reminiscent of Theresa May's whole strong and stable phrase.
To bring stability and security.
Stability, right there. Stability and security. It's a very politician thing to say.
Embrace the age of security.
What's happening here? What are we actually doing?
Going to Osaka. Fast.
You've not caught on yet.
Blue box.
You're in the blue box!
Doorway.
And Graham and Ryan are loving it.
I don't understand.
Should we explain
Yeah.
it to him?
No.
It's more fun watching him struggle.
Yes. Struggle.
Please stop using that word. It has no meaning.
Yes, it does. It has meaning.
Millions of people, Dalek means hate.
Mm.
Daleks are creatures of hate and aggression. Daleks are insidious, relentless, and clever.
Wow.
Like hate, they will spread if they're not stopped. Never underestimate a Dalek.
Dalek.
Which is why
Oh.
I'm unveiling today
Again, everyone should remember the Daleks. It's annoying me, but they're not just. No, everyone's not just terrified.
to enhance your safety. It will alleviate pressure on police and security staff, and all without
Again, all about security. I am at a loss to know if that's CGI or not. I mean, I want to believe that that was all proper props, but that looked way too CGI.
I wonder he's being fed on. Monkeys are clearing out salt.
Yeah,
Blow 'em up, kid.
what's feeding him?
That's how we stop him.
Blow him up. Then a big jank thing. I don't know. I mean, he somewhat shoots first, asks questions later. Not all the time, he's not completely stupid. Oh, there it is. Oh, so they can just crawl quite easily. Oh, he sees it. Oh! Oh, it's like the facehugger from Alien. I keep wondering, is that where they got it from? Oh, no, yes. She got it off. And there it comes. Yeah, it's a very PG way of killing it. No blood or guts or anything. Just completely obliterated it. Could reform it if he wanted to.
You will see new defense drones at work.
So, yeah, they kind of look too CGI for me.
In our institutions, borders, and national monuments. These technological innovations are set
Can someone explain why people have to show papers
secure.
at a national monument? Quite like that. I don't go out a lot, but I'm pretty sure I've never had to show papers to people.
You do love a beanie?
Yep.
Me
As
too.
to be honest, I never really imagine Ryan with a beanie. It didn't even occur to me that he does.
Hard to rely on.
And I'm just noticing that buzzing sound. It's probably a microphone, I won't be able to help it. Had a problem before, I had to completely replace the mic.
More sorry than I can ever really say.
Hmm.
This thing, innit? Never really quite got the hell of it.
I missed you.
Yeah. He's angry.
So much.
Can't be that angry though, surely.
Yeah. We missed you too.
But you've been good?
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe it's what I needed.
yeah, it's a good thing.
Maybe it was.
Saw me back.
Good. Very good.
He's alright?
Yeah. He's back
So,
over to
making up, all things getting good.
Yeah, we're good. Getting there.
Getting there.
Reconnect with him. Time to see my mates. See what's happening on the older planet.
Always stay in touch with people.
Lots of work to be done here on Earth.
Yeah. Sounds like you enjoyed being back.
Well, yeah, sure.
It's home.
Of course, like I said, it's home.
What's happening with your home?
Ooh, not a question you want to ask.
All life there destroyed.
Again.
Thanks to
No, don't give me that. See what you're doing. You're trying to avoid the subject. We've known each other
Avoid the
long
subject.
enough. Something's changed.
Me too. I'm not who I thought I was, right?
Yes.
What I always knew to be the story of my life isn't true.
Yeah.
I wasn't born on Gallifrey.
That is a really big part that should really be pointed out. The Doctor is not Gallifreyan.
Seriously?
It was always said the Doctor was Gallifreyan, but it turns out, no, the Doctor isn't Gallifreyan. Even the Black Guardian said the Doctor was Gallifreyan.
While I was locked away, all I kept thinking,
But as it turns out, no, the Doctor is from another planet who created what we now consider the Gallifreyans.
You're the Doctor? Same as before, same as always?
Hmm.
right. Same Doctor, same Ryan.
Now this whole scene,
Changed.
I've always suspected, I suspect it's meant to be a bit of a
Things change.
lecture to the fans a bit,
And they should, because they have to.
because this entire thing is about how this is the Doctor, things change, but it's okay.
You can be very scary.
New can be scary, see, right there, that's what they're trying to highlight, but yeah, this is new, but it's okay. It really is okay, people. Don't have to worry.
No doubt.
It's not a big deal.
Thank you, Ryan. For being my
Thank you for being mine.
always.
Oh no! Oh, Taurus has crashed again. You're not a sucker! Or what they're claiming is a sucker. Oh.
Miss that sound.
And now they've
What just
got
happened? Where am I?
Jack Robertson
Did you really
again.
have to bring it in?
Yes, they did.
What are those things?
The creatures that live in
Daleks.
Who built all this?
Oh. Here it is. Yeah, let's face it, Robertson wouldn't be stupid enough to make that.
What have you done, Leo? Cloned small
Leo.
trace of organic material.
Was it Leo though?
Dalek consciousness can
Because the implication was that Dalek was doing this before he connected himself to Leo.
We're here for you. We're gonna get you out of here alive.
You give this body false hope.
All right
Yep.
then, Dalek, or whatever you are.
Not in control right now.
Tell me how you built all this.
I connected myself into the neural network.
Yeah.
I inserted
The internet.
myself into the organization, into every network. I located this place, created it. Every piece of equipment, every idea behind
On Robertson's money.
I did that.
First of all, that's not possible. Where did you get the purchase order numbers in the first place?
Really? That's what's bugging me most right now.
I
To be
used
fair, it's a good question.
this building to order equipment, to pay humans to construct, and to continue the clone work. I used your systems to build an army. All
Lots of construction workers in Japan.
But where are the workers? Where are the people who did all the cloning?
once the experiments were working, they became unnecessary. We found
Te-
them another use.
Technical assistants, I suppose. I'm just thinking, where did you get people with those kinds of skills? Suppose lab assistants would do.
There's something else.
That's also. And I have literally just noticed.
The light's been changing really slowly ever since we've been here.
Yeah, that. I literally only noticed it when Yaz pointed it out that the light changed. And I missed it again!
You're gonna get off this planet.
We will not.
Sorry.
The planet is ours. It will be
Yeah,
converted.
Converted into what?
that's technically what Daleks do.
The planet as a base for
Come on, Doc, you know
You made it to the shelf.
how the Daleks work.
You can't, I mean, you definitely can't.
No.
Those shells aren't even weaponized. They're not proper Daleks. He built them. Doctor,
Yeah,
what's the matter?
the Daleks can do anything.
The shells were built in his factories. Do you think I've not augmented those designs also?
Light! We have to turn on the light! Ultraviolet light. The
Yeah,
weak
but
Daleks
when?
need to come back together.
Here it is. The army begins. I'll be honest though, those Daleks look very different to the ones we saw in Rose when it finally opened up. Just saying, they've come a long way. They keep changing for some reason. I don't mind the outer shell changing, it's just the inner thing inside. Okay, mind you, it's a half-breed, alright. Mixture of Dalek and human DNA. Always going in that situation. Daleks conquer and destroy. Daleks conquer and destroy.
It appears that there are some teething issues with the
Yeah, think.
I appeal to everybody to keep calm. The drones are completely
Keep calm.
controlled.
Carry on.
Working to shut them down.
Toil leader identified.
Some sort of a joke,
No.
and I do not surrender.
Exterminate. The Daleks. Exterminated.
How many Daleks did you build?
I don't know.
How many?
Stop.
Have to kill him.
Correct. I do
Yes, he does.
and yet.
Oh boy. So, that's interesting right there. They are very capable of killing, even outside their shells. And now the light's gone back. Me, at least he bothered to learn his name.
No time to think. All that time in a cell wondering who I am.
Yeah.
Doctor.
You are
Who stops the
the
Daleks?
Doctor. That's who you are.
To the TARDIS now. Only
Everyone.
thing I can think of, nuclear option.
I actually immediately got this.
That might be better.
Admittedly, because of all the photos that had already been leaked, but yeah, I got where they were going with this.
Take a risk.
Planet threatening.
Any better ideas? Because now's your moment.
Should I say immediately? I initially thought Delta Wave, maybe? I mean, that's how they tried to get him the last time, but nope. This is more threatening. Some of you kind of rescue need for a show like this. Ugh.
What have you done?
Sent a message to the timeline into the vortex. Because I know they're in there. Sharks in the water.
Although I was curious, so have those Daleks always been there? Even when the last time we saw the Daleks get wiped out, were they always there? Because so, why did they never come out before? So, preparing attack formation. I like that inside of the ship. That does feel like very classic science fiction mixed with Bond day science fiction.
But they're gonna kill more humans.
They don't care about humans. They're the enforcers of the Dalek race. To combat Daleks, you brought more Daleks. Yes, but they don't know that I'm
What do you mean they don't care about humans? Surely! Even if the idea is to enforce Dalek philosophy, surely if they saw a human, their immediate thought would be exterminate!
to
Or more accurately, if they saw a alien that wasn't them, their first reaction would be exterminate. Exterminate. The only main thing I got with this was that, so they're starting their invasion in Britain then, because this is what I suddenly got, because if they're all being made in Britain, that's where the invasion is going to start. Corrupted Dalek DNA. But I did mistakenly think, I know this is stupid, but I did mistakenly think because we saw 6 Daleks circled. So the SAS group consists of 6 Daleks. Oh no. Oh, lots of deadly Daleks. That's just... those 6 are probably just the council or something. And that is the photo that got leaked. No, you are not Daleks. It's like Remembrance of the Daleks. I think that's the episode. The last Dalek one was Sylvester McCoy. You know what I mean. Just the whole thing was a whole Dalek civil war. I feel like that's what they're sort of bringing back here. Tell you one thing, they weren't wrong about being inferior. They're so easily destroyed by the main Daleks. It doesn't look like they're gonna lose any of the main Daleks.
Those are powerful, intelligent creatures.
Oh boy.
I'm backing them.
Don't be stupid.
That is really stupid.
I don't think so. See you later.
This meant to be like Trump backing the Russians? I don't know. I mean, given the Daleks are based on Nazis, that's kind of stupid. Who are you? Connect to the internet, you'll know that's not true. The Doctor is president of Earth in the time of crisis like that.
I have information. I can guide you. I can see how you might think that. But I'm no ordinary human.
Daleks.
Of course. But when you're done with that, you're going to want the planet too, right?
Yes.
Think that would go down well with your fellow Daleks?
Yeah, but they can do that on their own. They know that.
You would betray your own race. You would betray humanity.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I have some other information. The signal that brought you here?
I don't quite grasp
I want to meet who's in charge.
what he was trying to get out of it, must be said.
In other words, take me to your leader.
Phase 1 of the plan is working.
Yeah.
Daleks destroying other Daleks in order to save humanity. Now,
Okay.
phase 2.
Get them.
How do you feel about boarding an SAS Dalek ship?
Can I blow it up?
Yes, please.
I have Dalek issues.
Okay.
You never forget your first day.
Never forget your first death. Yeah, Daleks killed him.
Yeah, he's what? Come over here. Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
You okay with this?
I couldn't stop them even if I wanted to. No detonation until we're sure that the SAS Daleks have destroyed all of Robertson's creations. And
Cool.
before you're all clear of the Dalek ship, obviously.
Yes.
Obviously, we didn't come as far just to get exterminated.
No.
Okay, boys.
Okay. Hold tight, boys. I just realised that's a new effect on the vortex manipulator.
Command center is down that way. Do not go that way. That's where most of the Daleks were.
Wow.
Clear on what to do.
He knows that quite well.
Things out.
I know he's fought Daleks, but was he on a ship before? And given how much those ships keep changing. Yes. Place from there.
First the cyber dudes, now the Daleks. No alien ship is safe from us two bad boys.
That is cringy, actually.
Stop talking red, Graham.
The cringy dad, or in this case, a cringy grandfather. Oh boy. Fair, it's not going to be a problem if Jack dies, but actually, bit of a nitpick, but he didn't die in this one. Which sounds like a weird thing to say, but you think, given his whole ability to stave off death, the fact that he can't die, you'd think they were to bring that back again. It's probably a bit extreme for a primetime showing to children, but nonetheless, him going would have been just fun to see again.
The person who summoned you. She's
Oh
called
boy.
the Doctor.
The Doctor! Yes.
Here's the deal.
You only learned today?
You let me live.
Uh,
I help you find her.
that's what you wanted. Okay, you would have lived, but under the rule of the Daleks. Didn't think that through. Impure. That is interesting. So that's implying that is the same one. Even though he regrew from the original cells, the idea is that he is the same Dalek. Yes. You know damn well there's only one way to solve impurities. And there it is. Oh boy. Dead Dalek.
Explosives all made. Good to go.
Good. Sorted.
I've got some good news and some bad news.
Good and bad.
Is the last survivance of the Daleks has been destroyed.
Oh good.
Pretend there's no bad news?
Nope.
As it is, Robertson is negotiating with the Daleks and has sold you out. The Daleks
Yep.
know who brought them here as a trap.
I knew
Oh boy.
What do we do?
So yeah,
Right.
what do you do
Let's
now?
the options, which hasn't taken long.
Kill yourself.
Even blow up the ship, there's still SAS Daleks marauding through Earth's skies.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
now I know I'm here. So you have to keep your
Yeah, you partly fought your way through this.
working.
I mean, you could have just waited for them to come back, but still.
Trust me on this, Yaz. When have I ever let you down before?
Oh yeah, you didn't want to say that.
I won't disappear again.
Yes, you will.
You will.
Yeah,
One day you will.
that's what you do.
Come here. I'm on to this timer. Jack, I need you to be ready to get everyone off that ship and detonate. Yaz will tell you when.
Yes.
About the other Daleks.
I'm dealing with them.
Yep, dealing with them fine.
I'm a bit lost.
You will be exterminated,
It's all good. I get that.
like you should be. Port to central control. Exterminate.
One good reason why you should save your life.
Yeah.
Money? Leave him here.
Typical. It is the Doctor.
Yes, it is. And yes, I am.
So,
I called you here and you came like a beady and
so they've got the inside looking different too? You'll know what I'm talking about.
yes, you are. Why? What are you going to do about it?
What are you gonna do?
In my TARDIS.
Yeah. I was initially a bit confused because I thought no one could enter the TARDIS unless the Doctor wanted them to. why all the Daleks came in, I'm not sure about. Even the Daleks know they would only need something like one. Yeah, just... I was going to say 2 or 3, but yeah, just one would do. They only need one to really wipe Doctor out.
And I'm immortal.
They're not. I'm confused why they didn't kill each other by firing in all directions like that. Dalek can't stop. Oh dear. Look for the Doctor. Why the hologram was so realistic before, I don't quite get, but oh well. You did.
No, you don't. Sorry.
No control.
Bad news. I've programmed it to fold in on itself and send itself to the heart of the void, which will of course break it apart and destroy you in the process.
Except it didn't move, did it?
Won't be seeing you later.
The
I will. Every time.
Doctor's always escaped you. By the way, you said sent it to the heart of the void. It didn't even move. Anyway. That's that over and done with.
What just happened to me?
Did we do it?
You just teleported. And even the Daleks got you to their ship. How did the Daleks get you to their ship?
I was deliberately acting as a fecal figure.
Yes, yes, yes. You were just sick. Emily Matalis. I can't pronounce her name. I do kind of like they got her involved in this. I mean, they've always done that, Doctor Who. They've always got real journalists involved, but it's still funny whenever it happens.
Man, person, human person, would do in those circumstances.
It is annoying that that's clearly green screen behind him, though.
I can't really answer.
Answer.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. Of course you can. Do you really want the credit for it? Do you really want to be known for all that? And now all the thinking.
Sorry, lost track of time.
Ah.
Love, by the way. She took out a Dalek with a moped and her
Gwen Cooper. Now that I find interesting, because honestly all I thought was, are a lot of people thinking that Torchwood's coming back? Just the fact that they mentioned Gwen Cooper. I mean, I'd love for Torchwood to come back, but don't see it. It would just be retreading old ground at this point.
The waiters love it.
ready.
Ready? No. Ryan's not. I am wondering, was it really both Tosnin and Bradley that wanted to go, or was it just Tosnin and they thought, well, if we can't have Tosnin, then we can't have Bradley? Because those two really are a pair. You do need them both. Their dynamic is
I know
important.
this sounds stupid, but I feel like my planet needs me.
Yep.
You gotta fight for it, right? Doctor, before I met you, I didn't know what I wanted.
But what can you do without the Doctor, though? Yeah, I know Rose and Martha went on to do quite well, but still. Rose is a bit of an anomaly to me, and Martha was a doctor.
Made it back too late.
She worked for Unit,
Time with you.
then worked with Mickey for some reason.
So we hugging or
Ah. End of an era. Always is, with the Doctor.
What about you two? Are you gonna stay? Yeah, definitely.
Yes, had to put that in.
I'm not ready to let you go yet. That's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
you said it now, so cause it's alright.
Yes, for yours.
Hey, you're getting old and you're leaving quick enough.
Unhappy?
This thing was too hot, I suppose.
Get in any trouble.
It's gonna be difficult. I'm holding you responsible for the planet on the way.
Yeah. Because every companion is apparently responsible.
Look, it's alright, you know. They're all grown up now, so we can go with them.
No. No, it really would have been difficult.
You know, there's lots to explore.
Those two
so
have
much.
really been written together too much. You can't really separate them.
But, I don't want to miss out on you.
I mean, I do somewhat envision Bradley Walsh might have been a player part in this.
I'll always be
It might have been because Bradley couldn't do it, so they thought they couldn't keep Tosin in.
Ryan, you're my family.
I mean, Bradley's got a lot of
What you said,
work in.
we wouldn't come back.
Because Tosin's, I think, I mean, he's doing conventions now, but I think he's got some work in America now. Don't know what exactly, but
I want to be at home with my grandson.
he's got work.
I just thought I'd have a place to myself, you know. No such luck.
Oh. Come on, yes. It's gonna be okay.
Sure, I'll see you soon,
Yeah.
Keep doing humanity, Brad.
Yeah, I'm just making noises just so that the ID, my video isn't content ID'd. It's probably not going to work. They only use YouTube only really allows you 6 seconds of content, really. But they copyright it. Bye, fam. I'll be honest, I don't like that word, fam. So many rings on that one hand. Never noticed that before.
Wait.
And yeah, psychic paper. Just like they said.
Take these. Might come in handy.
Just what they need. Oh.
Doc, I was wrong.
What's wrong?
We do get aliens in Sheffield.
Yeah, you do. Again, Dalek invasion, Zikarak's ship. Why do people not remember these things?
Arrive an hour after you guys. Change the timeline.
Oof. Doctor, you know you can't do that. Do that, and the Reapers will appear. And they'll eat anything. We already saw this with Exton's Doctor. That's what happens when you create a rift in time. 3, 2, 1. And naturally, we end where it started.
Go on, son.
Oof.
Okay, son?
Yep.
Yeah? Well, look, definitely further.
Yeah, that is true. What was his disability? Dyspraxia?
Troll invasion, so the locals are saying. Yeah, I saw that. And you know there's a quarry in Korea that shut down because the workers are reporting they saw gravel creatures come to life.
Yeah, but what can you specifically do about it? Yeah, get you anywhere, but what can you do without the Doctor? It's the Doctor who has the engineering know-how.
Be black and blue. I don't know if you heard about me, but I'm Ryan Sinclair. Me and my mates, we saw everything from giant spiders to the
Yep.
conscious universe.
I actually had to look up what the conscious universe part was.
The mighty Pating.
Ding!
It's gonna take more than a bite to scare you off. Ain't that right, Brendan?
Yeah.
Well, come on in, jump on then.
Calls him Grandad. And again, this bit here, that was just a nice way. At first I thought they were going to be riding into the sunset, which was a bit weird, but then, Grace, I think. think that was the name, whatever. You know what I mean. Needed to happen. You needed something like that. Good thing too.
Yeah. Just got some of me eyes.
Okay.
We're going to save the world, eh?
Yeah.
Here we go. Get ready. 3, 2.
2, 1. How far is he gonna get? Go on, get there. Get far. Move. Yeah. And go. Never mind, I never learned to ride a bike. So, that was my commentary to Resolution of the Daleks. I have been Doctor Who commentator. I also participate in the Omega Files, which is part of Dr. Freedom's channel. Hope you can see that. I'll be on there quite soon. I hope you've enjoyed this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope it actually stays up on YouTube rather than the few weeks to allow it for a review, which is more likely what happens in these things. So anyway, that's why I have to prattle on a lot of the time. Just gonna stay a bit just to say if there's the bit after the credits. Probably not. But yeah, goodbye.